Apologies, the Wi-Fi connection, yes, this is India, it happens. So we have 6 Wi-Fi connections. The Wi-Fi connection went off for a minute. But yes, let's start with chai time once again. That gives us an additional 10 minutes because for 10 minutes there was a technical snag. I was talking to you all about Shobha. Shobha is a client afterwards. She's a friend first. Shobha and I entered motherhood at the right age, at the right time, because we are the ones who both were fat kids and we are the ones who both have said hi to PCOS. So here is Shobha, who is going to tell you her story about how being a fat kid was raised to being someone who is right now looking absolutely stunning. So Shobha, can we go ahead with what your experience has been with hormones, womanhood, food, growing up and now being a mother of 2.
Thanks Khyati for giving me this opportunity. It's a pleasure to be here, guys. So when I was growing up, I remember just few words ringing my ears. Rectangular, nothing called which is close to curvaceous, motu, golu cheeks, nice cheeks. So this is all the memory which I have of my childhood. I remember my mom constantly telling me, oh, why don't you skip little? Oh, can you stop eating those biscuits? But you know what? As a child, I just felt my mom was so nagging and so boring. I started growing up, entered my teens, had a lot of issues with my periods. Thank God, some sense prevailed. I started losing weight with a lot of efforts, a lot of walking. People used to think that I'm mad because I used to walk for 2 hours. And then I was 49 kilos, when I was, at the time when I was about to get married. Had my first child very easily, no issues. I was really thankful to God. And as a mother of being with a boy, and I was also a working mother, had never issues with my weight because I was eating right and also I was running so much about with a boy that I never had this problem. Now the time began when I was trying to conceive my second child. I tried, it didn't work, and I just left it. But then when I conceived my second child, that's when my actual trouble began. I started gaining weight. Whatever I was eating, I was just going and expanding.
I remember meeting you in school and I'm like, Shobha, what have you done? And she's like, Khyati, let's not talk about it.
Yeah, and still I didn't want to take her advice. When you have a friend, you just don't want to, mingle things up.
Yes.
So my gynaec was very strict about it, and she made me cry. Every time I went to her, she just made me feel miserable. And somehow, with my own gut, and I tried stopped carbs completely. Used to still, God was kind, so I was exercising till my last bit. I was vigorously walking for 1 hour, exercising thrice a week. Kind of maintained my weight, and I was very happy. Oh my God, looking stunning even in the 9th month. But then, as soon as I delivered my child, that's when again my problem started.
A nightmare that
it was a nightmare, already handling one child. Yes. Handling one child who's about 8 years old, and the second one who's just about, beginning, and the nights were miserable and I was eating anything. Again, I started reducing my carbs, but nothing was just working. My gynaec, again being so strict, she said, you know what, now just let's not leave it to you. Why don't you go and meet a dietitian? Again, I did not want to meet Khyati because she was a friend of mine. I went to a very famous lady in town. So she suggested me, things. She would tell me, okay, this is the timing, and basically a lot of stuff which I couldn't really adhere to. So when my diet started and when, it kind of got over, I didn't even realize about it. Now again, I was back to square one, struggling with my inches and, my weight. So I said, let me give myself one more chance, just one last try, and I went to Khyati. The minute I went to Khyati, and here, has been my journey, I've lost 6 kilos. It's just not 6 kilos, but I think what has been so fantastic has been my inch loss. Now, what I loved about balanced nutrition is that they took us as mature adults, They didn't tell me that, oh, you have to eat at this time, oh, you know what, you have to eat only, put this much oil during your surgery. They gave me a mota guideline that this is what I'm supposed to follow. This is my portion size, this is my spoon size, and then things started falling in place. It was just not difficult at all, In fact, they gave me so much to eat that I felt, oh my God, really, is this a diet program or what? Trust me, I had my cheats. I was just about 75% to be really honest.
Yeah.
And still it was working very beautifully. So, you know what I have realized at balance is it's just not about, you know, a weight loss. It's about how you kind of maintain that weight loss and how you sustain it. Listen, in today's life where, you know, you are socializing so much, you're meeting so many friends, you know, aaj yahan dinner hai, the maid is not coming, you're calling for food from outside. So how do you kind of balance the entire gamut of food? So, you know, I'm so thankful to Khyati and her team that it has been a superb journey for me. And, you know, I was so convinced by the whole program that it's just not, you know, I have decided to take this forward and also become a nutripreneur here. So I'm so glad for giving me this opportunity, Khyati.
So thank you, Shobha, for sharing this wonderful story. But Shobha, tell me, weren't there days where you were feeling like, what the hell, why am I dieting? Did you starve at any point in time? Did you feel that, kahan jaun yaar?
Yeah, so before I joined your program, there have been days where I decided, आज तो मैं कुछ नहीं खाऊंगी, forget it. मतलब ये weight का जो, you know, it's just not moving at all. No matter what I do, it's just not moving. So yeah, those were the times when I was really.
During the program,
not
the
at all.
diets, did you feel that nahi ye nahi allowed?
Firstly, it was not at all boring. And you know, again, you have been very kind. You know, there was chai which was allowed, and I was like, really? Are you going to give me chai? That too 2 times. She said, yeah, go ahead and drink chai. So I was really very happy with that.
And what about the guides or the e-kit? How did that help you, or was it of any use at all?
You know, like a lot of use. Firstly, so much of socialization happening, so all your, you know, dine outs kind of guides that help us.
50% of our socialization happens because school ke bacche ki birthday parties.
Absolutely. And also, you know, as I said, you know, when I tell somebody that, okay, no, this is what you're going to eat, this is, you know, then it becomes very, you know, claustrophobic. As a diet also you feel, oh my god, this is too much, I don't want to follow this. But when you tell, अच्छा मोटा ऐसा है कि this is what you're supposed to eat and this is what, so that is like, okay, you're considering me as a mature adult, so I am going to follow. You know, it's not like forced upon your throat.
Yeah,
which is
there's
what
no such
here.
thing which we, you know, say
no to. There's never a no. They give dark chocolates, they give chickies, and I was like, really, is this a diet program?
And then you lost 6 kgs and a lot of inches. And she's looking hot.
And in fact, looking at me, you know, it was like a role model. I have become like a role model in my area. So everybody was like, you know, this didn't work. Like, you didn't look like this 2 months before. What suddenly happened? What has changed so dramatically? We don't even see you walking so much. What is going on, you know? So that's how, then that's what kind of forced me. And I mean, that's what I thought that I should take this because I was so convinced.
So my last question to you, Shobha, is how sustainable was this? मतलब practically आप कितना कर पाए और how do you think are you going to keep following this for life? Is it like impossible to follow for life?
No, I love balance because it's sustainable. I mean, you know, otherwise if you tell a person to diet, they can diet for a month, they can diet for 15 days. But after that, what happens? Your diet programs are super because they allow you everything. There's nothing called as no. So it's beautiful.
So do you think there is effort put in to make sure that you are learning how to eat correctly, be it a sushi or be it a you know, a chaat day, or how do you think that you're going to take this forward and make sure you're not going to, you know?
No, because I think, you know, doing your programs, I've become a little wiser, you know, in choosing the right stuff. So eating correctly, I mean, I go to restaurants, but it's not that I eat everything which is fried. I mean, I will, you know, cheat. I will do everything, but in moderation. So there has been a lot of insights that has kind of, you know, helped me, you know. So I feel like, you know, it's like celebrating life with moderation. That's what I call balance as.
Cool. अपना check ले लेना जरा.
Please. You know, I feel really bad that as a friend, I just didn't want to go to Khyati. I was like, you know, she's the last person. I don't want to do this. You know, Trisha is my son's friend, so I was like, no, not at all. No, please, not at all.
No messing
relationships. But then when I said, okay, let me try this for the last time, and I'm so glad that I did this for myself.
Thank you. Okay, by the way, this was not paid. Okay, I was just joking. Everyone, please. So I hope all of you are back to Chai Time. I had around 200 people watching us. I want the whole 200 people to please watch us again. I'm going to have this episode run for another 20 extra minutes so that each and every one of you gets the answers to the queries they have asked. Time to say bye-bye to Shobha. And yes, Shobha is a big part of our office right now with 2 kids, enjoying her life. I'm sure she's going to put in her MBA management you know, theories into my you know, organization, because मुझे सिर्फ diet planning आती है. मुझे कोई और planning आती ही नहीं है. So Shobha is the one who's going to help us take Nutripreneur forward. Like all my other clients, Aditi from Dubai is my Nutripreneur. Tanushri in Bahrain is my Nutripreneur. Indira, a big hello to you as well. Savita from Germany, a big hello to you as well. These are people who are just on their own making sure the truth is out, and balanced nutrition is someone that has never gone ahead and marketed themselves incorrectly. So Shobha is a shining example of the same. Next chai time I'm going to have another guest, but I think Shobha now has to go and feed Abil and Adil.
Yes.
Chalo Shobha. So bye to Shobha from our
Thanks,
side.
guys.
Bye Shobha. Anusha, questions for us? I'm sure by the dozen are ready.
Yes.
Naveen, all my people are back on track. Cool. How many views now? इसको बता दो सही अपना laptop. Excellent. चलो ठीक है. So Anusha, now I think is there any other summer question?
Yes,
Okay. चलो. Let's start with the summer questions.
Yes. Ma'am, besides the mangoes, Sonia Chavra is asking us, can we have sugarcane juice in summer?
Very nice question, Sonia. Sonia is again our client and she belongs to the north. And again, Sonia, I'm very happy with the way your program is going. Sugarcane juice is always under controversy because half of us think that it is going to raise the sugar levels. The other half think it helps diabetes. But from a point of view of science, forget theories, forget studies done out of the scientific parameter. Sugar cane, जिससे directly sugar बनती है, okay? The parent from where sugar cubes, sugar granules and the sugar itself comes is sugar cane. Sugar cane juice is heated, jaggery बनती है उससे, making it more concentrated. So it will be wrong on my part to say sugar cane juice is allowed and okay. Yes, once in a while when you are outside, when you have spent 4+ hours in the heat, then sugarcane juice is a big respite. थोड़ा अदरक मिला दो, थोड़ा lime मिला दो, हमारे भैया को बोलो okay make it this way and make sure that there's lot of ice added. Ice will again dilute the sugar and make sure खूब सारी शक्कर नहीं गई है. The most intelligent way to have sugarcane juice is that. But yes, I worry about one small thing which is hygiene. गर्मी है, already चीजें सड़ जाती है. Just make sure, पता नहीं वो कौन सा पानी इस्तेमाल कर रहा है for those glasses. Just make sure the source of sugarcane juice is good. Lot of us fall sick not because of dehydration but because of having juice from a wrong place or having sugarcane from a wrong place. ये avoid करना please. Yes.
Ma'am, another favorite for summers, gulab ka sharbat, ruafza.
Oh yes. In fact, Ramzan is going to start and I'm going to have a lot of questions on rose sharbat and ruafza. The tradition, okay. Again, my favorite thing, history. Rose was added in water, okay, in these regions where there is a lot of. This water was kept in for a lot of days. Then there was another fruit called as kevda, okay. So rose water and kevda water is something that was allowed to be had, but it was not pink in color. The pink in ruafza is artificial. So please understand, it is not something which is natural and nature. Ruafza, but again, पीना ही है, 1 spoon. Make sure you're adding lot of adrak, lot of lime. Make sure you add a little bit of chia seeds. But again, rose petals का जो पानी है ना, जो हम बना सकते हैं घर पे, nothing like that. Infused rose water is something that will give you thirst quenching like nothing else. Be limited when it comes to आज फालूदा पीने चले, okay? या फिर please वो रोज का शरबत ला दो. Go easy on those because they are only and only sugar, my dear.
Indira Trivedi has a question. When can we have smoothies? Is it compulsory to have it only in the evening?
Yes. Smoothies, let's not confuse them with something we call as drinks for summer. Okay? A smoothie is a substantial meal on its own. The difference between a juice and a smoothie is what an expert from a magazine called me and has taken my opinion. That article is, I think, pasted just today morning on the page. So I would first want you to go and read that complete article. A glass of juice may contain 110 calories, out of which 90 are coming from sugar. A glass of smoothie may contain anything between 200 and 300 calories. Smoothies will also have a lot of protein, good amount of fat, बराबर ना? And smoothie vegetable से भी बनती है. So a smoothie is sometimes a meal on its own. Okay, like I am very busy in the afternoons. I cannot sit to have a lunch. मेरा lunch है smoothies in summer, but then that is a good 250-300 calories. Ritika, can you just take it out? जो सुबह आज article मैंने post किया है, take it out and share it in the comments. Okay, just make sure that's done. Copy paste कर ले और share कर दे. So Indira and all my other girls, please read that and let's not confuse ourselves कि smoothies are healthy and can be had anytime. They are healthy, yes, but they carry a lot of calorie load and a lot of fat load. So we go easy on the smoothie or mango smoothie. So please, easy. We'll go easy on that.
Ma'am, Neetu Ahuja here is saying that she loves your smoothies, especially during summers, but she's confused. Can she have a mango and a banana smoothie all in one day?
Very nice. Neetu, how are you? यार latest after तो भेजा ही नहीं है. 26 odd kgs she has lost. She's rocking my website in terms of being the first testimonial on the homepage. So Neetu, banana smoothie पीनी है आपको? ठीक है, सवेरे सवेरे पी लो, but make sure you're using the recipes that are on the website. Make sure you're adding a lot of oats in it so that you balance out the sugar. Banana, good fruit when it comes to summer, high in potassium. Natural sugars may be high hai, but let's go again, guys. Here everything is about how much. It does not mean summer hai, so we are allowed to have one big glass of thanda banana milkshake. No, we have a cup of milkshake or a smoothie and make sure we add a little bit of oats to it so that it will keep you full for a longer time. Mango smoothie, not my favorite, but again have a cup of it. थोड़ा oats डाल दी उसके अंदर, cinnamon डालो थोड़ा. Make sure you're adding a little bit of nutmeg powder, jaifal. All this will ensure your digestive system is processing these things very nicely. Summer है यार, सब अच्छे अच्छे से treat करेंगे अपने आप को, तो I assure you weight loss is the easiest. Appetite is the least. What we are doing here is we are making it an excuse to again go and have ice cream, cola. Everything is just sugar, sugar, sugar and fat. So what I would suggest is we make sure we don't indulge in all these in amounts which are higher than required. Ice cream khani hai? Okay, agreed. Person like me from one small tub, 150 ml, has reached to now 2 spoons. It takes time, but पूरा टब खा के फिर next day mail करने का, guilty, sorry, you are also feeling bad. Why feel bad? Enjoy everything in moderation and have fun. Again, when it was really really cold, ice cream तो बनी बहुत late. हमारे ancestors तो heat battle कर ही रहे. Rajasthanis, you think they were the ones who had all these things, these facilities of AC, facilities of sugar? Rajasthan again belonged to a region where hardly there was water, but we all survived. So it is about taste. Let's not fool ourselves. Not about survival. For survival, nature has given us enough. For taste, we have invented enough. So the difference between survival and natural, and the difference between taste and craving is something we should be looking at. Okay. Now let's start with, okay, it is already 5 p.m. time for the episode to end. But as I said, I am running it till 5:20 today because I was the one who has been unavailable for 10 minutes. And this episode gets a bonus 10 minutes. So I am sure none of you are getting bored. बंद कर दूँ या on रखूँ? Comments में बताओ चलो. Till then, let's hear the next question.
Ma'am, we have many ladies today who want to know about PCOS and fat reduction and belly reduction related to PCOS.
ठीक है. चलो again, this question is coming every chai time. So that is concerning me because this means we all are having PCOS, which is at a level where 1 out of 3 women, okay, like 1, 2, 3, one room में 3 women, one is going to have some sort of a hormonal disorder leading to PCOS. PCOS again has happened to me also, and it has been changing my life every single day. From a fat girl who studied nutrition to becoming someone who is slim trim and following nutrition, okay, is something that has happened to me and my life. Today morning I was talking to a girl, Tejaswini. Tejaswini सारे रिपोर्ट्स करा लिए, वेट लॉस नहीं हो रहा. And when she showed me her pictures, okay, her face was full of red acne today. I told her, give me 2 days, Tejaswini, and she is not a PCOS case. She said when she enrolled, everything was fine. She did her tests again because being on a diet, she was not going and having solutions. Of course, today she agreed that diet only 50% follow kar rahi thi. But then when I saw this and then I saw her reports, the reports were absolutely normal. But the gynec suggested her 2 things. One is oral contraceptive pills for 21 days. And second is glycomet. Both these she said, and again, she is not confirmed PCOS. Acne की वजह से और पीरियड इरेगुलर होने की वजह से ये दोनों दवाइयां दी है उनको. Let me tell you again, PCOS, there is no medicine, no Ayurvedic treatment, no homeopathic treatment, and no magic food that anyone can give you and say इससे आपका PCOS चला जाएगा. The only way to lose weight with PCOS and to have PCOS in control, to lose weight, is the way we go ahead. I know I jumbled up and made it a cycle for you, but this is what will happen. PCOS है, I'm sorry. What we have to do is we have to lose weight. Weight बढ़ गया है? Yes, your chances of having PCOS increases 100%. She is not PCOS. Her reports are clean. The doctor has already confirmed she is a PCOS and said ये दवाइयाँ शुरू करो. This means she is entering the stage of PCOS. I have told her, do not have these tablets. Just follow the diet, just follow the program, learn the principles, and I assure you your PCOS will go. So all your questions, girls, specific questions on PCOS, non-specific questions on PCOS, leave them in the comment section, because April awareness जो कल से शुरू हो रहा है, the first part that we are going to deal with is PCOS. PCOS is something that needs attention all your life. तो जब आप एक 3 महीने का प्रोग्राम करोगे, आप सीखोगे how to manage PCOS for life. Is there any specific question on PCOS that is come?
There is one question where Ankita is asking us that her body is bloated. Any specific diet for bloating?
Okay. Bloating is very common in all women at different stages of our menstrual cycle. Okay, when I am wearing my jeans today, I feel that the fit is super. When I feel, just Naveen, फिर से technical problem आ रहा है. Okay. So when I feel that I am wearing the same jeans, when I am nearing my period, I don't fit into them. This happens with 95% women. This is because of our all the month hormonal cycle between estrogen and progesterone. Okay? तो ये जो हमारी cycle है, उसकी वजह से bloating होती है, but this bloating is visible to only you and me. Like I can visualize the bloating in my body. If you ask your husband, boyfriend, neighbor, they'll say पागल हो गई है क्या? But when a bloating is noticed by somebody else and they say इतनी फूक क्यों गई है? That is when the body needs attention. Bloating, the major cause of bloating is only 2. One is wrong food, correct? Food at the wrong timing. भले ही फिर वो processed food हो, भले ही फिर वो unknowingly high salt consumption है, long gaps in the meals, less water, and the most important part, hormones going up and down. Today Tejaswini was asking me that only, ख्याति जब मेरे सारे reports normal है, तो आपको क्यों लगता है कि मुझे PCOS है? I said that is subclinical. Subclinical means your body to have a blast and show you PCOS cysts takes time. Body signal दे रही है, hello, bloating हो रहा है, abnormal, hello, बाल आ गए यहाँ पे, abnormal, hello, you're feeling really hungry, which is abnormally hungry. These are the signals your body is giving you for months before it enters a stage of PCOS. So bloating is something that has to do with hormones or food. In any case, I'm giving you an article which Ritika will post very soon, जिसमें there are different foods that will help you in bloating. But अगर उससे भी कुछ नहीं होता है, I think you should take advice of your nutritionist, or I am always available to you. Different bodies react to different foods. Again I say, green tea may work for A, green tea does not work for B. Good breakfast, heavy breakfast works for A. A good dinner works for B. So weight loss का कोई एक फंडा नहीं है, weight loss के लिए कोई एक डाइट नहीं है. आजकल वो एक्सक्यूज मी कौन सा डाइट अनुषा? यस कीटो डाइट. हाउ मेनी आई आस्क्ड यू, डू यू गाइस एडमिनिस्टर कीटो डाइट? नहीं कॉल लेते हो जब आप.
लॉट ऑफ पीपल कीटो डाइट, जीएम डाइट, दिस डाइट, दैट डाइट.
काश ये हो पाता. एक महीना कीटो डाइट करो, वेस्ट 24, मेंटेन इट टू 24 एंड यू आर डन फॉर द लाइफ. अनुषा एंड आई मास्टर्स बैचलर्स कुछ नहीं करते, हम डिप्लोमा भी नहीं करते. हर डाइट में 1 वीक सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्स, 1 वीक सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्स, 18 वीक्स 18 स्पेशल डाइट्स. वी आर रेडी टू बिकम न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट्स? नो. Anusha 7 years after 12th standard, me 6.5 years after 12th standard, trying to make sure what the body wants, trying to make sure. Delhi में है बंदा आज, since morning we have diets to be sent to Kuwait, Qatar, UK, US, Germany, Korea and Lucknow. हाँ, इतने डाइट्स मेरे पास आए हैं. I have told everybody टेम्परेचर क्या है, टेम्परेचर क्या है, टेम्परेचर क्या है. We start from temperature, okay, then come to lifestyle. So please, keto diet कर ली. What is keto diet? High fat. High fat क्या करेगा? Anything you do which is different. वो shakes पी लो, it's different. बॉडी को शॉक मिला है, बॉडी विल रिड्यूस बिकॉज कार्ब्स कम कर दिए, नॉर्मल खाना बंद कर दिया. यू थिंक यू कैन डू दैट फॉर लाइफ? नो. बट यू नो व्हाट दीज डाइट्स डू? कीटो डाइट, susceptibility of you to get cholesterol increases, your triglyceride levels will increase, and if you do it for a long time, heart comes into the radar. Moong dal diet. In moong dal diet I have to ask, because one of my very very dear clients started session 1, asked me on day 4, moong dal diet क्या है, क्या मैं ये कर सकती हूँ? What is moong dal or any dal for that matter? It's a protein. Protein means high uric acid and high purine. You know high uric acid and high purine clients हमारे पास कितने हैं अनुषा?
Plenty.
Most of them are people who have tried a high protein diet. अभी प्रोटीन डाइट और बॉडी बिल्डिंग के लिए नहीं आ रहे हैं, अभी आ रहे हैं यूरिक एसिड बढ़ गया, किडनी पे लोड बढ़ रहा है, अभी क्या करें? सो प्लीज एनीथिंग दैट यू डू व्हिच इज अननेचुरल, ओके, नॉट गोना वर्क. मैं खुद कर लेती और परमानेंटली हो जाती वेस्ट 26 टुडे वेयर वी वुड हैव नॉट हैड फैट पीपल. सो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, शेक्स, पाउडर्स, मील रिप्लेसमेंट्स, मूंग दाल डाइट, कैबेज डाइट, कैसे, हाउ यू थिंक इट्स गोना हेल्प यू? And if that was a fact, wouldn't we all have been slim? फिर क्यों भागते हो कीटो डाइट के पीछे? क्यों शेयर करते हो एक दूसरे को डाइट्स ऑन ग्रुप्स एंड ऑल? It's not possible, guys. Come on. So, okay, from bloating I jumped to keto diet, but I wanted to tell you all about the keto diet this time. Which is the next question, Anusha.
Ma'am, there is a lot of stigma associated with drinking milk during PCOS.
Very nice question. In fact, I answer this question for every third client, and now I'm going to make it like एक वीडियो ये वाला ही कट कॉपी पेस्ट करके देंगे. What happens is when it comes to PCOS and milk is coming from an animal. Okay, most of the milk comes from buffaloes and cows. They say in some cases what happens is cows are injected, okay, with hormones. The hormone is called oxytocin. वो हार्मोन हमें भी आता है जब हम ब्रेस्ट फीड करते हैं, बट ओवर टाइम व्हेन द चाइल्ड वी स्टॉप ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग, वो हार्मोन नील हो जाता है बॉडी में. We need as manufacturers of milk, okay, suppose if I'm having a manufacturing unit where I have cows और वो मिल्क का प्रोडक्शन नहीं बढ़ रहा, I don't want to add more cows in my shed because that means cost. Injection of oxytocin is cheap. I inject that oxytocin in the cow and the cow's mammary glands then produce more milk. तो ये जो ऑक्सीटोसिन है वो मिल्क में एंटर कर जाता है, but that does not mean it is not for PCOS. That means it is not for any human consumption. So that is why a lot of doctors today practice कि मिल्क बंद करो बच्चे का, बाहर का मिल्क मत दो, ये मत करो, वो मत करो. You have to make sure that your milk source, जहां से milk आ रहा है, okay, that source is correct. Okay, if you feel the source is correct, please go ahead and have milk. Please ensure the dietitian gives you enough milk. I know controversies for milk are plenty. गाय का milk हम क्यों पिए, ये हम क्यों करें? But it has been had for generations. The bioavailability of calcium from milk is very, very high. For a vegetarian like me, becomes important. No, when I'm pregnant, when I need to deal with bone issues. Why women have bone issues? Why do we have osteoporosis? Okay, so that is the reason milk is very important, like any other food group. But yes, artificially induced milk, wo mat.
Ma'am, we also have a couple of people asking us about how important diet is for hypothyroid.
Very nice question. Not just for hypothyroid, but for any disorder. Again, April awareness is all about talking diseases and disorders. A disease, again, something has a cure, finished. A disorder is something like a thyroid, a PCOS, hypertension. It is going to stay with you. So when I talk about PCOS, what we are going to do is we are going to make sure, or when I talk about thyroid, I am going to make sure that the function has to return to normal. Tablet leke normal nahi. And that food plays a major role in. Food ensures, like today I have a male from Shikha, only lost 7 kgs, but hypothyroid ka jo tablet leti thi, gone. So her thyroid has come to normal. When we lose weight, when we eat correctly, when we set the body to a correct timetable of focus, energy levels are up. The primary thing that happens, or the primary change that happens, is सारे organ अच्छे से काम करने लगते हैं. तो thyroid का काम ये है कि it has to work to its full capacity. Weight loss से 110% possible. But yes, the foods that are related to ये खाओगे तो thyroid बढ़ जाएगा, ये खाओगे तो thyroid बढ़ जाएगा. There are what 3 most important ones:
cabbage, cauliflower, and broccoli.
और वो वेस्ट में
केल.
All these vegetables, if ये फैक्ट होता कि कॉलीफ्लावर खाने से थायराइड होता. I think some of you have heard this in my previous chat time, but all my new viewers, wouldn't Punjab be hypothyroid fully? Like पंजाब में जाओ, आलू गोभी तो मिलता ही है. Correct? Yes or no? And next, internationally, Japan, one of my favorite cities when it comes to statistics of health. मतलब mortality rate देखो, 80-85 years old uncles are fit and aunties are fit and walking. What they eat? Soya and green tea. हम तो सोया से ऐसे दूर भागते हैं जैसे पता नहीं क्या है. So they should have had hypothyroid, died fast because of soya. They should have had glands which are not functioning at all. So it is again not about a food aggravating it or a food protecting it. It is all about how much. Again, there is a very beautiful article on thyroid we have. Ritika is going to put it up shortly for you. यार ये सब articles comments में पढ़ते हो कि नहीं आप लोग? And Ritika, do we have any more questions? We have more than 50 waiting still. और ये there comes some more. So I think now थोड़े देख ले because we have 15 more minutes to go. So good. We are going to answer all your questions. But Anusha, is there any other related thing?
Yes, ma'am. We have similarly like hypothyroid. We have a couple of people asking us about diabetes. Can it be reversed? Can ice cream, cold coffee be included in summer for diabetics? These are the questions.
Perfect. When summers come now, सबसे ज़्यादा, I'm sorry for using this word, सबसे ज़्यादा जिनकी लग जाती है ना वो होते हैं diabetics. Because all of us want to, increase our intake of liquids. We all want to have that soda. We all want to have नींबू शरबत. We all want to have सौंफ का शरबत जो दादी वो बना के देती है. And here we are stuck when we become a diabetic because you want to know whether it is good for you or no. Yes, I would say for a diabetic, anything that has an added sugar is a big no. Ice cream खानी है, watermelon, put it in the mixer, grind it, put it in the freezer. Have a watermelon sorbet, sprinkle some lime, चाहिए तो थोड़ा पुदीना उसके अंदर डालो, freeze it. Okay, have 1 scoop of that. Honey dew, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, खरबूजा, the मीठा वाला, chibud. In Maharashtra we call it that. So there's a honey dew, again very good for you being a diabetic. Same thing applies here. Just make sure you have it when you're feeling really thirsty and low on energy. Make sure you speak to a correct dietitian who is adding these things in your diet very systematically. Yes, freely choose coconut water. I know coconut water and diabetes question mark, but again, fruity से तो अच्छा है. No brands we mentioned, but all orange drinks से तो अच्छा है. Okay, it is much better than having a scoop of ice cream. It is much better than going and having an iced cola, and it is much better than having a Bacardi or a beer. So coconut water is your best friend. Please ensure you have it. Yes, if you have uncontrolled sugars, add 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, और वो जो सब्जा होता है फालूदा में बेचते मिलता है वो फालूदा में, it's very available here. Add 1 teaspoon of that and just make sure that it is remaining there. So when you have that with the sabja, sugars will be controlled. Anything natural without added sugars, your best friend. Anything with added sugars and chemicals, your worst friend. Okay? Just make sure we follow this principle.
Another question related to PCOS. I read somewhere pure sugarcane juice increases chances of conceiving. And with PCOS, is it possible to get pregnant naturally without procedures like IVF?
I am a standing example in front of you, madam, who has battled PCOS and has refused to take any treatment. Today, we have more than 2100 women with PCOS at Balanced Nutrition with a success rate of 95% in natural conception. Okay? I know, Fiona, if you're listening to me, when are you due? July. I want the picture of that little one. There is a Sri Devi down south who has conceived naturally, and many others who have become mothers. So it is very much possible, or rather I would say it is the only way to conceive. Just make sure you're not overweight. Just make sure you are as close to your ideal body weight, and make sure you get your periods regularly for 2 months in a row. Tab tak mehnat karo, come to this point and you will get pregnant naturally, normally, and you will make sure that your baby is healthy by maintaining the ideal body weight before you conceive. There was also a question on sugarcane and PCOS.
Yes.
नहीं भाई ऐसे कुछ मतलब sugarcane is not come down from the heaven directly to make us pregnant, or I have heard the reverse. Period आना है तो sugarcane, papaya and sugarcane juice, you know, before periods. I have heard reverse. So when we make a statement now over here about food, we make it so so casually कि मतलब it's like telling them हाँ जाके 10 croissant खा लो. No, it's not that way. You know, when I get clients who say मैं कर रही हूँ, my husband is diabetic, वो भी कर ले क्या? Again, it boils down to Anusha and I doing a 2-month diploma. If it was so easy, it is not that easy. Bodies are different. Yes, being in the same house, we have lots of husbands and wives doing it. We have to play around with the portion. I will not say that दो menu बनाओ घर में. But yes, we have to make sure we play around with the portion, we see the activity level of the person, add meals including, food which is required for that person nutritionally. So at this is where intelligence comes in, right? This is where the experience of, planning diets over the years comes into the picture. So ऐसे कुछ नहीं है, sugar cane and this and that do not control bodily functions the way we do in one shot. No. Miraculously, no. Preventive science, yes. Management science, yes. Diabetes के लिए the best thing that can happen to you is a dietitian. Thyroid के लिए the best thing that can happen to you is dietitian. Again ये April awareness में सुनने ही वाले हो आप लोग, but फिर भी hypertension में dietitians we rock. So please, disorders होता है कोई आपको, come to us. Malaria, do we rock? No. मलेरिया के लिए दवाई ले लो. हड्डी टूट गई, डू वी रॉक? नो, वी डोंट रॉक. प्लास्टर करके आ जाओ, वील सॉर्ट द कैल्शियम पार्ट आउट. ओके, बट व्हेनेवर यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट अ डिसऑर्डर दैट इज गोइंग टू स्टे विद यू, वी आर योर बेस्ट फ्रेंड्स.
Ma'am, there is one question by Anita Agarwal. What can I eat when I am stressed out? This is the time I tend to binge. Please advise.
Anita, you being my client is asking me this. देखो, जबकि मैं क्या बोलती हूँ सब. Tell me something. When you're emotionally happy or when you're emotionally unhappy, ये food के साथ relationship क्यों रखने का? Breakup ना? ओह कौन सा 6 महीने हो गए अब तो ब्रेकअप कर ले यार. अनीता मेरे साथ 6 महीने हो गए अब तो ब्रेकअप कर लो. There is no need for that food. Whether you are happy or sad, body doesn't need it. You are asking for it. Okay? And एक habit बन चुकी है. This habit has to break. क्या होने वाला है? When you're stressed and when you eat, does it help? You will feel guilty. तो एक तो जिंदगी का स्ट्रेस अलग चल रहा है और बाकी ये खा लिया उसका स्ट्रेस अलग और उसमें फिर रोना आता है. I used to do that. Okay, I have battled PCOS. I have battled infertility. And you know, one fine day when you want to just put your foot down and say go to hell, and then my go to hell used to be like run for cake, and I used to not stop at one. Even चाट. मेरा ऑर्डर क्या होता था? एक पानी पूरी, एक भेल पूरी, एक दही पूरी और बाद में आधा रगड़ा पैटिस. कोई शेयर करेगा क्या? This used to be my order. And now when I go, I stop at. If I have friends, I stop at 1 spoon, 4 plates. That's it. But yes, I know यहाँ आने को time लगता है. But this was my answer to stress. Eat. Next day, stand on the scale, cry. So it does not help. Break up with food. Emotional bonding with food is the worst thing we women do. Especially we women. I don't know why. Men is another story. Drink with friends. Okay? But no. Again, it's only us who connects food and emotions. There are two very, two disorders where we learned school में. और we used to be like, ये क्या होता है? Anorexia किसी को कैसे हो सकता है? Like we are so much, we belong to a country where कोई मर गया, अरे चौथे में अभी खाना क्या बनेगा? नवरात्रि fast, we had to plan diets for fast, and my girls who are Islamic, मैम इतना खाते हैं? So I was like, हाँ हम खाते हैं फास्ट में. ऐसे हमारे भगवान हमको बोलते हैं खा लो सब. When it is Ramzan also, excuse me, ऐसे मतलब इस्लाम doesn't mean. हम लोग क्या करते हैं रमजान के बाद का डाइट? भजिया, शीरकुरमास, बिरयानीज, लॉलीपॉप्स, चाट्स, ये रूह अफ़ज़ा मिल्क वाला. So we connect everything to food. और फिर वहाँ वो वेस्टर्न वाली पढ़ाई आ जाती है जहाँ कोई एनोरेक्सिक होता है. एनोरेक्सिक मीन्स the person is so scared of food that the person does not eat for days and days and days and days together और उनको रिहैब में रखना पड़ता है. दूसरा है बुलिमिया. eat, go and vomit. So I know of a girl who used to eat with Snickers. Case था ये. She used to eat 20 Snickers at one time, then go and puke it out, and nothing else but Snickers for 1 month. Recovered now, married, has a child, but she was the one. So eating disorders of these kind are mental. लेकिन ये नहीं कि स्ट्रेस है तो चलो चना को क्या चिवड़ा खा लिया या तो फिर पूरियां तली हुई थी घर में थोड़ी, तो ये नहीं कर सकते. और अभी ब्रेक अप विथ इमोशनल ईटिंग विथ फूड.
हम जानकी and Shweta here are very worried about their dark circles.
Shweta is again my client. जानकी, yes, जानकी also. यार आप क्लाइंट इतने सवाल यहाँ पूछते हो, मेल भी करते हो, तो यार दूसरे वाले क्या करेंगे? What about these other women who and then they'll say I'm being partial and not answering. I'm answering. Dark circles, okay, again is a manifestation of what you're eating. So मैं पार्लर जाती हूँ ना, हाँ, so I go to this parlor और I used to go to the parlor and ठीक है बाल काटो और बहुत स्प्लिट एंड हो गए मैम, बाल बहुत पतले हो गए मैम ऐसे वो डार्क सर्कल हो गया, आप ये केराटिन करा लो मैम, आपको ब्लैक मास्क करा लो मैम, आप ग्रे मास्क करा लो. मैं कहा तू मत सेल कर मुझे भाई, आई एम सॉरी, इट ऑल बिगिंस फ्रॉम इनसाइड. ओके, सो फॉर डार्क सर्कल्स I know of one remedy that worked for me, which is topical, ऐसे skin level पे. But again, both of you are doing my diets. Make sure that you don't skip. When I'm writing salad plus सब्जी, एक को उड़ा मत दो. जब डब्बा लेके जाते हो, तो when I'm writing paneer/dahi, you cannot just carry roti and sabji and go. Then diet will give you dark circles. तो अपने आप को जो आप लोग टेलर मॉडिफिकेशन करते हो, don't do that. So I'm putting up 2 articles, okay? One is for beautiful hair and one is I think we have for beautiful skin also. ये दोनों articles comments में आ रहे हैं, पढ़ो. But again, there are 7 foods. Those 7 foods are not going to change your life. Change the diet pattern. Sleep well. And हाँ, वो topically काकड़ी नहीं, कच्चा आलू लो. Okay, take raw aloo. Do this for a month. Whenever you go to sleep, you make sure that you are applying it on over your eyes, rubbing it a bit and keeping it there. It helped me a lot at least. Okay, doesn't mean फिर सुबह उठ के वो आलू boil करके पोहा में डाल के खा लेना. Okay, no, just put the kacha slices and that's about it. And read these articles. Follow my diet very well. Take less stress. Yeah, life is too short for stress. है ना?
Pooja Pujari is asking, can you advise for B12 deficiency and vitamin D rich foods for vegetarians?
Yes, Pooja, again client. So Pooja, you have also put a message on Facebook that you want to connect to me. Pooja, when you have my email address, why you are going to Facebook? You have direct contact with me. All those who don't have my email address, khyati@balancenutrition.in. I am available all the time just for all of you to answer all your queries. Now comes to B12 and D3. Same story. I think तीसरी बार हो रहा है ये chat time पे, but नवीन बोल रहा है कि we have lots of new people today watching us. D3 and B12 ये deficiency Asians को, more so Indians को and more so Indian vegetarians को generation से है. Okay? So if you are falling in the insufficiency range, you don't panic. Your father's father also had it. Okay? We have been, our body is conditioned, हमारा DNA condition हो गया है to live with that. Okay? Yes, I'm not saying वो बहुत very low वाले होंगे तो उनको you ignore. But diet does not give you as much required D3 and B12. But again, it is nature's way of saying it is not required in so many amounts. D3 और B12 diet deficiency से नहीं बन रहा. D3 और B12 क्यों नहीं बन रहा? Exposure to morning sunlight is less. Exposure to chemicals, pollution, foods which are coming out of packet, injection वाले गाय का दूध पीना, packet में से खाना खाना. These are the reasons why D3 and B12 are less. Exercise nahi karna, which I also am to be blamed for. I'm all day working, very less time for exercise. Yes, go. Make sure your doctor gives you the right things. Ensure you are coming back to the level which is optimal and leave it at it. It is not such a big thing. The only thing is medically, the doctors have found a new way, bad ones have found a new way to just make sure that they can capitalize a bit on it. But if you see your father's D3 and B12 or your father's D3 and B12, it was a little less only. हमारे यहाँ जो deficiencies alarming वाली दिख रही है, that is because of the factors I just told you. Putting up 2 articles again, take a look at it, and I am awaiting all your feedback. One more paper coming full of questions and answers from my side. But yes, we have to wind up fast now.
Ma'am, Rekha Bhatia is asking, can diet help kidney stones?
Rekha ji, yes, diet can help kidney stones. A lot of it, depends when it comes to diet, when we are dealing with a kidney case. You won't believe, but at Balanced Nutrition, we have more than 70 cases of people who are at different stages of kidney disease. Be it protein coming out from the urine, be it high uric acid levels, be it kidney stones, be it a person who's going on dialysis. So a diet depends completely, rather I would say we depend completely on only and only things like food for these diseases and their management. Okay, uric acid, urea, protein urea, all of this can be managed very well with a diet. No 2 people will have the same diet, no 2 people will follow the same guideline because ये बहुत sensitive issue है. Every kidney is different. The level of filtration, the level of organ acting, the level of all these issues are very, very different from person to person. So please make sure you get that person contacted to me, and I will assure you we'll take good care of him.
Now speaking about smoothies, Bhavna here is telling, love your banana and palak smoothie with chia seeds.
See the ingredients that Bhavna has mentioned. It is banana, it is palak, and it is chia seeds. I have made sure that the sugar in the banana does not give my clients a raise in the sugar level. इसीलिए palak added, giving you the right amount of iron, and chia seeds are added to make sure उसको थोड़ा fiber और bulk मिल जाए, because of which the release of sugar from banana will be sustained. And Bhavna, the next time I come, you're making that smoothie for me, getting it for me, and we'll say cheers to each other and have discussions on your next diet.
Can we take one more question?
Yes, of course we can take one more question.
Can we have sweet corn during weight loss in dinner?
Okay, nice question. Corn, sweet corn, whatever we may call it, it is not a sabji. Okay, in the West, corn polenta बनता है. Polenta means राइस की जगह you put that corn cake. It is a cereal. So हम नहीं कॉर्न की सब्जी खा सकते. अगर आप रोटी और कॉर्न की सब्जी खा रहे हो तो आप दो कार्ब्स खा रहे हो. कॉर्न का खिचा बनता है, कॉर्न की रोटी बनती है. That is correct. Okay, when you go, you know, Africa, parts of USA, वहाँ पे meat, vegetables and a boiled corn on the cob is served as a meal. Vegetable does its purpose, meat is for protein, and that corn is for carb. So corn khana hai, it is a meal on its own, my dear. It is not a vegetable. Can we have the last two questions, and then I will write personally to you all in the comment section and answer them.
Can we sip green tea instead of water every day?
Kyun yaar? No, that's not how it is. Green tea will do green tea's job, but yes, if you're getting bored of having plain water, मैंने infused water का article डाला. Like I don't like the taste of plain water, so you will see that, you know, every day in my office you will see एक दिन the water has apple slices and cinnamon, एक दिन the water has tulsi, एक दिन the water has mint and lime. So yeah, my maid tells me ये निकालूं कैसे आपकी bottle में से, but I'm like तुझे करना पड़ेगा. So yes, having infused water is a better idea, but not green tea instead of water. उससे मतलब ऐसे for weight loss, one superfood कभी नहीं यार. नहीं.
Can we have spirulina capsule? Does it create gas problem? As I had one or two, I had a severe gas issue.
Okay, correct. You know what is spirulina? Spirulina is an algae. Algae means बारिश में कोई wall में पता है वो green moss हो जाता है. You know, it just erupts in the walls. That is an algae, like sticky green. Spirulina is very beneficial. Spirulina के बारे में बहुत सारे articles हैं. But that capsule of spirulina is very high in fiber. If you pop it and if you eat normally and if you don't have enough water with it, then you are bound to have gas problems and all. Spirulina takes time. It needs a lot of water. And it is supposed to be had at the right time so that you get the maximum benefits. कभी-कभी तो spirulina खा के dinner की भूख नहीं लगती. Okay, so that is something your body will get used to. But yes, spirulina causing this is quite common, especially when you are taking it for the first time. Last question can we have?
Kanchan is asking, how often can one have feta cheese in salad?
Kanchan, I know feta cheese is your favorite. Feta cheese is my favorite too. It is one of the cheese which is if counted, the least processed, and the only preservative added to it is salt water, वो brine. So it becomes my favorite because मुझे थोड़ा packaged food से problem है as a nutritionist. Again, calorie wise कुछ ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं है. Processed cheese लो, mozzarella cheese लो. Quality wise, it's better as an option. So I don't think you should have more than 40 grams say per meal. And let's stick to twice a week. So 80 grams of that cheese should be good to go. और वैसे भी रोज खाएगी बोर हो जाएगी. So have it twice a week. Enjoy it. And if you are adding that in the salad, no olive oil in the dressing. ठीक है? Because fat mix हो गया. With this, I think comes an end to the most dramatic, the most exciting. ऐसे जब बंद हो गया था 10 मिनट के लिए गालियां दे दी मैंने तो कि how is the connection gone and all. Wi-Fi वाले के पैसे कटने वाले ऑफिस के. But I am very happy. All of you have been patient with us. All of you have joined us back. Questions तो आप लोग पूछते हो मुझे. What about feedback? How is the episode? हाउ डू यू लाइक इट? 9th सीजन करूं या नहीं? महीने में 1 रखूं या 2 रखूं? चाय टाइम पे गेस्ट बुलाऊं या नहीं? Please let me know in the comment section. A big bye bye to you. April awareness alive on Facebook from tomorrow morning. Make sure you see it. Hotline is also going to be introduced. Details will follow later. And yes, a very happy holiday season. Lose weight this summer. Very, very possible. Bye.